happening? Welcome in, people. The stream should be up and running soonish. I am forever, well, obviously lived in England my entire life, but it never fails to amaze me how one day can be so different from the next. It's pissing down with rain today, and it was like 23 degrees yesterday. Honestly, so peculiar. So the umbrella is out, but it is double catch dust on shiny Elgyem. Shiny Elgyem has a not only quite a good shiny, bit of an underrated Pokemon in my view. Turn on Adventure Sync. It's a bit late to tell me that. The game's been up and running. Why was the route paused? What's happening? This game, or this phone, sorry, something crazy. Welcome in. Peeps in the stream. Mike, Sue, JK, good to see you. Jerry, Andrew, hope everyone is all good. We've got a route primed and ready for tonight. So LGM. Christ. We have quite a few of them. So some of them are from London Go Fest, as you'll see. Quite a few from London Go Fest, because it was a featured spawn that I think is when we last got one. Yeah, London Go Fest. We will, because we don't have much XL candy, we will Mega Evolve a Psychic type. Possibly the Rayquaza. But my first one was caught in Austria. And there is a short on the channel. I managed to get it when it was first dropped in 2022 as part of the Psychic Spectacular event. And I got one after about 30 checks, maybe even less than that, when I was at the Grossglockner mountain road, and we were walking towards a glacier in Austria, and I was just doing some random vlogging and stuff. I never actually put a full video on the channel for that. Would you guys be interested in having a flashback to 2022 with a road trip video? There were two things that got posted from that, but I never made it to the Grossglockner on the channel, as it were. There was some fire stuff from that European road trip. So Elgyem, Mega Evolve the Rayquaza, gives us a Psychic type boost. And dust-wise, we're sitting on 2.42 mil, which ain't too shabby, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop those star pieces down when it goes to 6 o'clock. Man, Floof, a very good evening to you. Valor Dude, it's been a little while, man. How are you doing? The in-game confetti here in the UK is something to do with the Old Friends New Beginnings research. Okay, it's gone 6 o'clock and now the game won't let me put down my star piece. Come on. Why? Why? Is it raining on the screen already? Seriously, it can't be. It's not actually letting me do anything, the phone. What is happening? Seriously. This phone in the rain is utterly pathetic. Utterly pathetic. There wasn't even any rain on the screen, and it still went, I can't function in these conditions. Right, LGM. Let's get into this thing. So, we're just going to throw and catch and try and catch as many as we possibly can do, and see how it goes. Saw Milo, I clicked. Renoir, welcome back to a stream. Good to see you. There's a huge one already. Fantastic. But yes, as I was saying, the in-game confetti is, I think it's based across a couple of countries, and it was linked to that Old Friends New Beginnings research. So here in the UK, we've had it for honestly the best part of what feels like a month and a half. I don't know. It just seems to now be part of the game. This is quite annoying. I'd rather not have it, to be honest. It's not like a special event or anything, in my view. Save it for Go Fests. Save it for city safaris or tour events or anything like that. Something, you know, something special. These events are not special. Certainly that research wasn't. Let's just say that. But Lucky James, welcome to the stream. Sandra Felix, hope you are having a good evening. How are you going? Good to say it in Australian. And of course, LGM does have a slightly funky catch statistic on it. It's not always the easiest thing to catch in the world, but we have a route going. We might as well just press on and see what we can get. I hope our Incense delivers. We will undoubtedly have signal problems at various points because the weather does have an impact on UK phone service because, you know, we're terrible in this country, we're useless. And also there are some dead spots around the park, so you have to bear with me on that front. But shiny Elgyem, the key thing to note is that it has pink eyes. You would have obviously seen on the thumbnail if you check that. Pink eyes and a slightly more grey skin, I guess, body. I'm so bewildered because yesterday was like t-shirt shorts weather. It was beautiful. It was like 23 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that translates to into Fahrenheit, but now it's like, it feels like 15 degrees and it's just been raining all afternoon. It's awful. Yeah, Andrew, I'm planning on dropping the New York merch. I've just not honestly had the spare time to put it online. We've been doing stuff with the podcast merch and then other bits of stuff, so I need to get it online. It will arrive. Trust me, the New York merch will arrive. I just need to get it online. I'm jealous, Sue. 29 degrees Celsius. I'll take that sort of end of May summer, you know. Stop attacking the LGM. Yeah, quick catch allows you to skip the whole animation of watching the Pokemon, you know, roll in the Pokeball. You don't have to sit and watch that. Used to be able to use AR mode. The old AR mode was vastly better in terms of the quick catch, but now they patched it, took it away, so we're stuck with this base form. I'm going to end up with like a cricked neck at this ratio because the angle that my head's at compared to how it actually should be to keep the umbrella rested. It should pick up weather-wise, I think, but today and tomorrow are looking pretty vile, which is annoying. I was hoping to get out and do some filming challenge stuff tomorrow. If it's raining, we may avoid, but it's looking okay for Thursday, which is what I need. It's what we all need. Thursday needs to be a good day because of the Ultra Space Wonders event. Everywhere else seems to have much nicer weather. Even Sweden. I mean, Christian, who you've seen in the video from yesterday, they were saying they had like 26 degrees Celsius in Germany last week. If the Pokemon doesn't catch with quick catch, you can click it again and throw again. You'll have seen me doing that on the first cluster actually. So it doesn't guarantee a catch, it just skips an animation essentially. So that, for example, that one did catch because when you tap it again, if it gives you a puff of smoke, it either caught or actually ran away from you. Usually they despawn from the map pretty quickly once you've caught them. Umbrella hat's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. I'd rather make a big deal out of it. Also, I feel like I have a bit of control with this thing, actually. A bit more control about the angle and where it goes, whereas if I have an umbrella hat, it's just a stationary object where my head is. But if the rain's going sideways, it's going to go on the phone anyway. Can I make it through here? It's a bit boggy. I'm trying to avoid that really rubbish corner. That corner has terrible phone service. We somehow seem to be walking through it in game, but we're not. We're trudging through the middle of a kind of tree path or so. If anybody's interested in that quick catch stuff, I'd recommend trying it, and it takes a bit of practice to get used to it as a motion, but once you've kind of got the knack of it, it will work very, very well for you. K-Dung, it's good to see you. There you go, the mod squad, the chat are coming to the rescue. I don't even see what was the question. Tips for catching legendaries or anything rare. So when it comes to catching a legendary Pokemon, people are suggesting the right things, which is setting the circle. But you can do that on any Pokemon, it doesn't matter what it is. Any Pokemon, you can press and hold the Pokeball and it brings the circle up like that, and it will go from big to small. You can set it for an excellent and then wait for the Pokemon's attack to freeze the circle, basically.
Excuse me?
But
Do you have a lighter?
I don't know. You can set the circle that way, and it basically means if you time it with the Pokemon's attacks, you won't miss an excellent unless you throw badly. Lencio, welcome in from Korea. How was your Spotlight hour? Many hours ago. Problem with, yes, it can get windy. Thankfully it's not today, but also just walking around. If everyone has umbrellas, the streets are so narrow that everyone just walks into each other. If it's an umbrella you're holding, it's a bit easier to manage if somebody smacks you with their umbrella. But if it's attached to your head, that's your neck gone. I think there's a video from I don't know how many years ago talking about catching legendaries and stuff is on the channel. A technique I like to use is changing the spin throw of the throw that you do, so you can change from clockwise to counterclockwise, and somehow doing that is proves to be quite successful. Apparently not with Elgyem. Exactly, death bright umbrella. And no matter how much rain I've had throughout my 29 years of British existence, I don't wish to die at the hands of an umbrella. Certainly not while playing Pokemon Go. That would be rather tragic. It's a fatal Spotlight hour. If somebody's looking for ads, if it's friends list bits and pieces, or looking for friends for quests and research, definitely recommend jumping into the Discord. That's the best place to add international friends, be it if you need quests, if you need XP, if you want remote invites from across the world. And that might play in quite nicely, because at 10 AM on Thursday this week we have another regional pairing of Ultra Beasts or raid bosses for the tier 5s coming in. So you can see who's going to be east and west hemisphered. And it may be a little bit more confusing than some people realise, because I was chatting to people and they thought they'd be getting Bucephalon, but because they're technically east of, you know, the Greenwich Mean Line, it means I'll get Stack Attacker. So Germany gets Stack Attacker, Italy gets Stack Attacker. That's what I'm going over to Greenwich on Thursday to go and get both Ultra Beasts. So Patreon people, keep your eyes on those raid invites. I'll be pinging them out from Greenwich Park. If Niantic decide to say, hey, you can have those Ultra Beast spawns today, because I don't know why, but I have a horrible suspicion that it will be like the beginning of a really bad raid boss rotation where the tier 5s don't spawn for like 8 hours. And I can't be in Greenwich until 3 AM. It is one of the best ways to get XP, the friends list stuff. Is there any good grunts? No. Dark type, you're a no-go. Unless you're particularly interested in tiny Rattatas. Let's see if we can pick up a shiny, but hey. Dex the God, welcome to the stream. And Lobo10, welcome in as well. How many shinies do you have? So, in terms of two things, Elgyem tonight, we've had no shinies from the Spotlight Hour itself, but in the storage, I have over 4,000 with me at the moment, and I've definitely thrown away probably 3,000 over the years, maybe more. And I need to do a shiny purge before GoFest as well. We've got too many things like Bagons and Bellsprouts dotted around. Really hoping to get shiny Elgyem later today. Fingers crossed for your Spotlight Hour luck. I haven't had any from tonight so far. We have only been going for 15 minutes, but I have plenty of them because it was featured at London GoFest last year. And I actually got two. I got the family completed during the 2022 Psychic Spectacular event when it was released. So I got quite lucky with Elgyem back in the day. Ooh, we got a lake in the background. How pretty! In fact, if you saw the community posts, or did I put it on? Having a brain mad moment. Did I put it on the community tab? I'm not sure I did. Which is more fool of me. But I put it on X. I got a really lovely AR photograph of shiny Elgyem next to this Austrian glacier with the colours and everything. Looks fantastic. Trees everywhere. CeeLo, no luck for me tonight. Still don't have one. Excuse me. I hope it will come back through probably next season's spawn rotation, because it's not really been featured in this season at all. And this, I don't know, the Spotlight Hours tend to allude to things that appear in the next season. Maybe it's going to be a field research reward. Maybe it's going to be a regular spawn under good old windy circumstances. I'm not even sure if I have a hundo, but Elgyem and what on earth the evolution is called, I don't know. I really don't know, but they're cool Pokemon, you know. Be if they're a little bit useless. Erin Javas, welcome to the stream. We have Elgyem spawning a lot on the East Coast. Maybe that is the biome. Maybe it's the biome related thing. I'm not sure. I occasionally spot it here in London, but very rarely. Although I have to be honest, it's been quite difficult to spot spawns outside of this damn rediscovered Kanto rubbish. I can't honestly wait for that to go away. We don't want any more Kanto stuff. I have enjoyed seeing regular Rattata around to try and get the tiny ones for the medal. made some progress on it, but not enough. Jordan, welcome to the stream. Good to have you joining us. And Yasmin as well. Thanks for popping in. Currently shiny hunting amidst the terrible weather. Quite why it's decided to chuck it down here in the UK, I'm not sure. Or should I say here in London, West London. Dancing Cow and Brayley, welcome to the stream too. So considering the last time that we had a shiny Elgyem was London Go Fest, before that it's going to be a long time, so we may be due for one, I'm not sure. Some rain in Warwickshire as well. There we go. I think it's going to make its way, whatever I've got here, Mike, it's going to make its way to you. Having looked at the maps and the trajectory of where this rain cloud is headed. Samuel, hello, welcome to the stream. Alas, no shiny so far, but we're trying. We're trying as best we can. See if we can get the pink eyes. Get ready to be shocked. Oh, it could be a boosted Joltik. I think we'll check it. Actually, no, it won't be boosted because in Niantic's Infinite Wisdom they go, your weather is going to be... Oh, I haven't got my team set up. Can I be bothered? No, I can't be bothered.
I mean, it doesn't have to, that's just what we were raised. He seemed quite keen to come in my car.
Community Day. I assume caught 50 shinies and 1 hundo. That's a very successful community day if that's the case. But yeah, spotlight hours, 6 to 7 PM local time every Tuesday. This one is good, and then next week's is going to be really good because it's the brand new shiny Marini, the sort of poison starfish thing, which is dropping as a shiny on Thursday 10 AM local time. So we'll be able to see, if we look at APAC, how that is looking. Shouldn't really be burning my great balls on Elgyem, but I can restock. Oh, well, 50-ish normal, okay. Well, getting a hundo out of 50 catches is actually a pretty insane ratio. Ooh, look, a Kabuto raid. Things I think I'd never be doing as a Kabuto raid. Fantastic. We're seeing if we can get that shiny tonight, but so far, nothing. Not a bad way to boost your psychic types. And oh, and get the new root medal up. So how is everybody doing on their new root medal that popped into the game last night? Some people I've seen have gone platinum on it. I'm not really a platinum. I'm a little way off platinum for this one. Let me have a look. I forgot where I was at. I think I was at 270 roots maybe. Look at all those broken textures. Fantastic. Where's my root one? Here it is, the brand new Expert Navigator, 600 routes, we're at 242. So we've got a bit of work to crack on with. Gothita. It's another psychic type that I don't have the shiny of. Jerry, around 375 routes, beautiful. I saw that I missed that puddle and just completely soaked my right foot. Nice. The Australian Lachlan has already managed to platinum that route badge, quite astonishingly. I'm from the United Kingdom. I'm playing in the UK, more specifically in London. London-based content creator here, out and about in the elements. 600 is odd. Yeah, I mean, typically they do in increments of like hundreds or up to 500 or 1,000 or 2,000. So why they picked 600, I'm not sure. Just seems a bit weird. In the EU, in Europe, your event will have concluded because Spol Hour is 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. So here in the UK, it's currently 23 minutes past 6 in the evening. Europe was about an hour ago. Gordon Lynette, hey, welcome to the stream. First time on a live stream, or first time commenter on a live stream, but a long time viewer. I appreciate you sticking around, watching the videos. Thank you so much for the support, and thanks for saying so in the chat. Leonardo popping in, how's it going? The spot hours and raid hours are local time, so when it's 6 p.m. your time on a Tuesday, that's spot hour. It's not a staggered release, as it were. It is a staggered release. But basically, it's always 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. That's the best way to judge it. Oh, yes. We have a Zygarde cell. Thank goodness. Yesterday, we did about 5 routes and got nothing. So that's a Zygarde cell. And we can say, hola to Mateo. Or ciao. Tiny Elgyem. Lovely. Let's exchange a gift. Oh, stand up straight for a bit. That's nice. Click the neck. Right, send the gift. Where's it coming from this time? Oh, Spain. That's quite appropriate. There we go. And we got a 7-kilometre egg from him. Nice. What I'm going to do now is quickly finish this route. Completed that one. Top Pokemon, please. Well, Robin, funny you say that. You give me a perfect opportunity to segue into it. So, at 8 p.m. UK time, which is in an hour and a half, in 90 minutes time, I am posting a video on the channel. So definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you if you have and you're new. I'm posting a collection video of all of my 100% Raid Boss Tier 5 Pokemon. That's Legendaries, Mythicals and Ultra Beasts. So yes, there's a little collection showing many of my top tier Pokemon coming up on the channel tonight. Or this afternoon, depending on where in the world you're tuning in from. Right. Let's find a route. No, not that one. This one. There we go. The funky one. Shiny count so far, unfortunately, is nil. No shinies. It is also worth mentioning, if you don't know how spotlight hours work, they are a 1 hour mini event of boosted encounters. So the Pokemon itself has boosted rates of spawning, but not boosted shiny rates. That is the key difference between this and a thing like a community day, research day, or hatch day. There's no shiny boost on these sorts of mini events, so we're working with a 1 in 512 ratio. So actually getting a shiny can be tricky. If you do get a shiny in Spotlight, you're very lucky. If you get more than one, you're extremely lucky. But a few Pokemon have a permanently boosted shiny rate, which makes them a bit different. So the things that come out of typically egg pools and raids and things like that, and there are a few wild ones like Onyx and Lickitung, Scyther, Sneasel. A few of these Pokemon have permanent boosted shiny rates, so they're 1 in 64 a lot of the time, which is why you see them popping up quite frequently. Absol, I think, falls in that category too, because it is originally a raid locked mon that then came to the wild through years of doing GoFest events and special events and then Halloween costumes and all that. Oh no, Fashion Week costumes, sorry. Trubbish was very much a standalone thing because that was its shiny boost due to the event it was featured in, which was quite a nice bonus, to be honest, because that was during Sustainability Week when it was supposed to be only in field research tasks and eggs, but they boosted the shiny rate from field research, but because they didn't translate into spawns, when Trubbish was boosted as a spawn in Spotlight Hour, that shiny boost carried over, which I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed. Oh my goodness, we're getting some rain on the screen. It's not ideal. Man, get a shiny. Were it was so simple. You're combating your own account's RNG, trying to find as many as you can do. You just got to click as many as you can do. You just got to check. That's all you can do with these things. Dust boost and shiny boost of Spotlight, exactly. Trubbish was a good one. This is double catch Stardust tonight. So 200 dust per catch, hence we've got star pieces on making it 300 dust per catch. But when you've got a Stardust boosted Pokemon, it's very nice. Very nice indeed. There's an excellent. A shiny boost definitely doesn't come with a bonus. If there's a shiny boost, it's an external factor on a Spotlight Hour. Some good examples are the Alolan Sandshrew and what's the other Pokemon? Alolan Meowth, that's one Spotlight Hour we had before. They are boosted shinies because most of the Alolan forms are kind of egg locked, despite them suddenly bringing them to the wild and stuff like that, so they have a slightly better shiny rate. East Cameron 123, good to see you back in the stream. How's it going? Shiny on the first check of Bound Sweet Community Day. Very nice. Matching Masterful 27's energy on that one. Thank you, mods. Unfortunately, a boost on a shiny will never be a... Well, tell a lie. Some events, you may see if you look at articles or listen to the Incense podcast when we read the articles out, they sometimes do detail that a particular Pokemon has a shiny boost for that event. But I'm always in the camp of just being very cautious because often it doesn't translate very well. For sometimes There's events when they say, oh, the new shiny for this event has a better shiny ratio in the eggs, which funnily enough take longer to get. They have to be hatched over walking. And also, they're things you can burn Pokecoins on with incubators. And, oh, how convenient, Niantic. So sometimes they do it. I think there's only been a handful of events where it felt like it was actually true. Focus Sam, welcome to the stream. I agree, it would be cool. I think it would also get more people interested in doing Spotlight Hour, genuinely, because it's 1 hour blitz event. Not everybody's always available for these sorts of things, but I'd say the vast majority of people don't actually play these events, really, because they're weekday, after work, can't get out and about, and if there's no boosted shiny ratio, most people go, is it worth my time? Probably not. Queasy. Come on. Let's hope we can get another Zygarde cell ticked off. Javolo, welcome to the stream. And Zealand Stuff, good to have you joining us too. Oh, this has got space in the gym, how glorious. I think we'll put a Shadow Ursaluna in there, because why the hell not? Hundo is very difficult to say because wild Pokemon have different levels that they can be caught at. So every half level has a different, or every level itself has a different CP that equals a hundo. It's much easier to tell of a hundo when you're raiding, doing field research tasks, or hatching, because they all come at the same level all the time. Field research rewards are always level 15, so you can actually look up a particular Pokemon, you know, say what's its hundo at level 15 from Pokemon Go Hub. Actually is a place I go to. Leak Duck probably has it too. So for example, if you wanted to look up, what's a research task encounter? If you want to look up the hundo for a Magikarp from field research, you'd look up what the hundo Magikarp CP at level 15 is. It's 117, I believe it is. And that would mean that if you saw a 117 CP Magikarp from field research, it's like very likely to be the hundo, but Magikarp's a bit unique. Wild spawns are always tricky. Raids and eggs are always level 20. So that's why when you see a content creator or somebody posting this, oh my god, I saw the CP of whatever is a hundo, before they check if it's shiny, it's because they've looked up, for example, Rayquaza. Rayquaza at level 20, which is the base you catch a Rayquaza at, unless it's weather boosted in Windy Boost, it's always going to be 2191. When it's weather boosted at level 25, the weather boost takes it up by 5 levels. Again, you could look it up and it will be 2739, I believe it is. Is there another route we can do? That's the wrong menu, Milo. Anyway, I hope that very long spiel kind of helped clear that up. Lamas, 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 Lamas. What's coming from this route? We're going to do the route backwards. Sure. There's that camera. Magikarp is a bit iffy because it could be 2 numbers. Yes. Magikarp, Feebas, and now Bounsweet. Bounsweet, I didn't know that until the community day, is also one of these Pokemon that has the hundo and the 98% combinations can equal the same CP. It's a bit weird. Is Chansey in that camp as well? There you go, there's a few of them. FA65, welcome to the stream. What are the chances of shiny Ferroseal on the Incense Day? I'm going to go, they tend to boost them quite a lot, particularly the featured Pokemon. But I think it's community day rates. I'm not sure it's going to be 1 in 10. Because typically 1 in 10 ratios are saved for things like raid days, hatch days, and field research days, where you can't just click Pokemon, you have to complete tasks or battle a raid to do it. I think there'll be a 1 in 25 like a community day, but still going to be a very good boost. And honestly, that Incense day has got a lot of good stuff featured in it. There may not be shinies that everybody's chasing and stuff, but I need one shiny from each typing. I need a Phantump, and I need a Galarian Meowth. But there's Beldum in the Steel hours is such a good thing to grind for XL Candy and, you know, just for trades afterwards. Ooh, activated the game pad, there we go. Oh, Jeroen, thanks for the invite. I'm not remoting Regirock. Not doing it. Creative Academy, welcome to the stream. Because I'm trying to look back on the Incense Day that we last had, which was Skorupi. Skorupi was the last Incense Day, and that was just that was terrible. They didn't actually put the shiny rates up as they should have. The ones before that, we've had much better Incense Days. Swinub had an Incense Day back, way back. Beldum had an Incense Day, I think I remember. There's been some really good ones. That's just horrendous weather. We checked the psychic. We're not doing that one. Learned my lesson. Joined a Regirock through remote raid and couldn't even manage to capture it. That's obviously tough, but legendaries aren't unfortunately guaranteed catches. I do have a video on the channel from, I think it's 2021. That's how long ago it was. There are ways that you can, you know, theoretically improve your catch rate on a legendary. It's just a lot of kind of theory and stuff like that, but it's kind of it's happened too many times to be, you know, not a theory in my view. Too many times have I, you know, when you change the spin direction of the throw, the legendary will usually catch for me, or if it's been very difficult, you throw a straight throw to kind of reset it, and then you throw a Goldenraz Curve Excellent afterwards. 95% of the time it will catch. And they work way too often for them to kind of not have something to do, like to be real. Just my opinion. Oh my goodness, Mike, did you lose a shiny? How did that happen? That's rough. This Elgyem is being very non-sparkly tonight. Goldenraz Ultra Ball broke out on me. That's tough. What the hell? Yeah, Mike, you're not speed locked, I hope. If it's speed locked. The method I'm using is called the quick catch. You can do it nowadays with one hand if you faff around with the AR mode, but I can't do that on this phone because I have a feeling it would just break. So what you do, encounter the Pokemon. When you get this menu up, use one finger to press, hold and drag on the Pokeball selector. You can sort of see it's highlighted in a weird way. That's because I got my finger pressed and dragged on it. then you can use another finger to spin the throw and hit the Pokemon. And if you let go of what was holding onto the Pokeball selector, it brings up the menu and you can press the run button. And that, if you do that very quickly, it means that you can skip the whole animation of it rolling 3 times and saying, well done, you caught a terrible Elgyem. It's honestly one of the best things in the game, and it's been around for years and years and years. It used to be better when you could couple it with old AR mode, because the old AR mode would load the Pokemon in instantly. You wouldn't have to say, a wild whatever has arrived. Zoom out on the camera, here you go. But this is still pretty quick. In fact, I'd say it's about 3 or 4 times faster than regular catching. Okay, no surprise that that's not a Zygarde cell worthy thing, but hey. Still sunny here in Wales. Musical Pogo. I am jealous. Very jealous, but that's how the weather goes sometimes. I imagine this rain is coming from the east, so it's going to worm its way over to you, I'm sure. How strange. Are you getting GPS drift, Mike, or something? Because I've had that where it sort of temporarily soft banned me for a couple of minutes because the GPS drift was sending me all over the place. If they remove quick catch, I honestly think I might be done with the game. Genuinely. Too many things now to take away and fix that actually make the playing experience more pleasurable and more efficient and convenient, and too many things that they imposed that forced their ideology. Oh, it was a huge one. Lovely. They enforce their ideology, but that doesn't gel with, I'd say, probably 90% of the people. And it's Niantic. I don't know how many more feet they have to shoot themselves in, but the remote raid nerf is still hitting the communities hard. Even a year and a bit on, it still hurts and hits. Favourite Pokemon is good old Trico, the little grass starter from Hoenn, Generation 3. Hamter lol, glad you enjoy the streams, thank you for your support. Yeah, there you go. I think that might be it, Mike. If it's GPS drift that's that crazy that you can hatch 2Ks while just in the kitchen, that's got to be it. Which is really sad and rubbish, unfortunately. But it must mean that it tracked or flagged the GPS drift in some way and assumed it was cheats and temporarily soft banned you, which is why the catch ran away. I've had it happen with a shiny Pidgey back in the day. It's crap. There's no other word for it. How much Stardust are we getting per catch? So we're getting 300 per catch if I show you. Hopefully this one catches fairly easily because it's double catch dust as a boost tonight. And we're running a star piece which multiplies it by 1.5. So it should be 300 dust per catch because, yeah, we don't have weather boosts on our side, unfortunately. Been subscribed since 2019, so you've been here for the whole time, in for the long haul. And the days before we had a beard. Right, this router better give me a Zygarde cell. We've got a quarter of an hour left of this spot hour. Come on, Elgyem, you funky little alien. Chris Larson, I don't know what was written there. I don't speak other languages apart from English, I'm afraid. Chin. I wish I could speak other languages, but unfortunately it's just not my thing. I've tried, can't do it. I do have a video somewhere showing the quick catch technique on the channel. Can't show it directly because obviously the phone screen is on a different side to where the camera is. I did get the Shadow Shiny Suicune. I got it on the research day. You can check out the video, if you so please. The Flock Together research day. Having gone to Central London and raided with the Central London crew for an entire day the weekend before and didn't get anything. Yeah, this is London. West London, to be specific. I'll just hit the Pokeball back, my buddy Enamorus. The Pokemon that was only available once, for now, through the elite raids that took place on the 14th of February. So, I got a hundo on that day. Again, that's a video on the channel, you can go check it out. If anybody here is enjoying the live stream and stuff, do go and check out some of the vlogs on the channel too. There's some good bits of content, long and short form. There's more content there available for when we're not live streaming. And speaking of content, there's something dropping on the channel video-wise. There's a collection video dropping in 1 hour and 10 minutes. And that is a collection video going through all of our hundo, legendary, mythical and ultra beast catches from playing this game. Having done over 14,000 tier 5 raid battles, finally show everybody how many hundos. And I always get asked how many hundos, how many hundo legendaries do you have, etc. And we've got some collection videos of them in the back pocket. So one of them's going up tonight. Zygarde Cell, there we go. That's 2. Thankfully not a 3-hour video. It's not that crazy. I think it's 25 minutes long. Each one of them has an interesting catch story. Many of them are from Patreon members from back in the day when there was no remote raid cap. So a lot of people have their names on hundo legendaries of mine. And also some content creators too. And there's a few shundos in that collection too, so you definitely go and check it out. Okay, route complete. Nice. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Let's see if we can find another route that we can do. 8 minutes left. I'm going to do this mini loop that we put in a few days ago. We have some other collection videos that we recorded, so there's I think three or four more in the bag, and obviously there's some more listed. The ones that were on the community poll on YouTube community page not too long ago, they've all been recorded. But there's some more in the works too. The route has begun. Of course, Andrew, still got your name on the Wolverine. The Wolverine? It is called the Wolverine, the Dramper. It's sort of like a dog dragon, I guess, you know? If somebody gets me the shiny or trades me something, it gets named after them. And, hundo-wise, like the Lucky Poipole that Chris Jan, who's a Patreon member, who was over here for the Community Day weekend, we lucky swapped them, and now the Lucky Poipole I have is named after him. I like doing that though. I don't know about other people, but I enjoy naming my Pokemon after people who've either sent me the invite, done the trade with me, because it keeps that memory. Otherwise it just becomes a Pokemon in the storage and you go, where's that from? Same with the 7km eggs. 7km eggs, and actually scatterbugs. Scatterbugs have that as well, because they have the gift that was pinned to unlock that particular scatterbug. And I recently got another 100%er of it. First one was from the Netherlands, from Cicatrix on the Patreon squad, and this other one I think has now come from Stuttgart in Germany, from BTM Brain, aka Boris. How many Zygarde cells do we have? Colin, good to see you in the stream. I don't know. Not enough. That's the word. Again, I think I say this a lot, but I don't tend to chase the Zygarde cells. I mean, genuinely, I'll do the routes passively while I'm out and about. Certainly tonight, Spol Hour. We did quite a few yesterday for the video, because they're always sort of worth it, but I think we might be like at 160, maybe. If we quickly search up Zygarde. My Zygarde. 137. But I'm not form changing it. Given how long it takes you to get the Zygarde cells, I'll wait for us to either get another Zygarde through paid ticketed research or the shiny. Do you know what? I think there's so many people asking about the quick catch technique. I'm going to make a video tomorrow and post it. So if you're asking about the quick catch, I can do a proper detailed little video showing how it's done and what it is, because it's by far and away the best way to catch Pokemon in the wild. And just even through research tasks, that sort of thing, it just speeds up the whole capture process. So we'll do that for you. PokeRet, say good to see you in the stream, by the way. How are things? Hope all is well, and we're braving the weather just like me. I salute you. Didn't know that exists. There we go. Well, now you do, but in very short terms, when we find another Elgyem, I'll quickly vocalize how it's done, because it's not too difficult, but to get really good at it, it does take a bit of practice. So when you encounter the Pokemon, there is a way to do it with AR mode, the new AR Plus mode, by shuffling a Pokemon around, and then it unlocks a one-finger quick catch, which is insane, but that will likely be patched. So using two hands, you're on the Pokemon encounter, you need to press, hold and drag on the Pokeball selector. You can do it with the berry selector as well, but basically, so you press and hold your finger and keep your finger on the screen and drag across to select the berry or Pokeball menu like that. Then you can use another hand to throw the Pokeball, and when you release the finger that was holding the berry or Pokeball selector, it brings the whole menu up there, and you can hit the run button. And that's a way to basically skip the whole animation of it going 1 roll, 2 roll, 3 roll and catch. If the Pokemon like this doesn't catch when you've done the quick catch, you can go back into it and try again. So it's not like the Go Plus Plus, where it's a one-shot deal. So you can, unless the Pokemon runs on you, you can do multiple attempts on the same Pokemon with the quick catch. As long as it doesn't either despawn or run away. That's what happens when you walk right next to a pond in the rain. Although you'll probably notice it in the collection challenge, or collection video actually, because we were sat on that bench and it was a nice sunny day. They're quite a big goose. Right, 2 minutes to go of Spotlight Hour. Haven't seen an umbrella in a while. I wasn't expecting to have one out today, honestly. But the UK turned around and said, up yours, and have some rain for the day. So yeah, nearing the end of May, almost summer, and the UK has decided to rain, which is weird because I was saying at the beginning of the stream, but yesterday it was 23 degrees Celsius, lovely sunshine. You'll have seen that on the video that we posted last night. If you haven't watched it, please go and do so. There's the rarest egg hatch I've ever had, Hundo, incredible, super rare Pokemon from 12km eggs. There's a lucky Poipole friend trade, which was amazing. And also we encountered 2 Galarian birds, and we claim our 3rd Master Ball, and we get a shiny or 2 as well. So it was a good little grind yesterday. One minute to go on Spotlight Hour. I think Elgyem is a bust, unfortunately. Never say never until the Spotlight Hour has finished, because you can get one in the last couple of seconds, but I have a sneaking suspicion Elgyem's not going to sparkle. Thank you, CeeLo, for grabbing the link for that one. There you go. So if you want to, folks, if you're new here, between this stream finishing and the new video dropping at 8 PM, so in just an hour's time, there's definitely a way for you to fill that 1 hour time slot. There's definitely some content you could enjoy. Oh, we just missed that tap. That is Elgyem Spotlight Hour done. It's become Vulpix. Boom. There we go. Have you got shiny Elgyem before? Yes, I have had quite a few. The most recent, like 5 or 6, were from London Go Fest last year, which, surprise, surprise, you can go check it out on the channel if you fancy it. London Go Fest was an amazing success, and actually, oh, there's the Zygote cell. So that's some win. I'll take that. We got 3 cells for the night. What else? My first shiny Elgyem ever was actually caught while on a road trip in Austria, which I never made the video of. Would you guys like to see that? Because it's like I did 2 bits of video from that road trip. One was Klefki hunting in Brussels, and another was catching my first ever Cosmog up a 10,000 foot tall German mountain. So 2 very interesting bits of content. There's so much more from that road trip that I never got around to actually finishing and editing. That's a couple of years in chat. Maybe you'll be seeing that. There'll be a proper flashback video for that one. 2022 road trip in the MX-5 across Europe. Also got to go and went to visit some ice caves, which were just one of the most surreal places I've ever been. Can I claim my roots? There we go. Got my first Elgyem during a rave at ADE. I rate that so much. As a drum and bass and trance fan, I rate that. Actually, fun fact for you, Nins here. Francesco, we were at a Metric gig last weekend, and he hatched a shiny Alolan Vulpix from a 7km egg at the gig while Fred V was playing. So there you go. But Elgyem, we can quickly check how many we actually got. I didn't take the encounter number because I'm stupid, but we do have enough XL to actually max something now. If we go Elgyem and age 0, 332 caught, which isn't actually too bad at all. Let's throw in and 4-star No 4-star. Now there's one more tag we need to check, which is the Nundo tag I have primed and saved here. No Nundo from tonight, which is a shame, but it's very cool. Can you show your buddy Pokemon? Never seen this Pokemon. Certainly can do. This is Enamorus, the Hisuian Genie, and this has only been available once on the Valentine's Day event. There was Elite Raids on the 14th of February, and my 5th raid gave the weather boosted hundo, which has been best budded, and I'm now trying to work the XL candy to get it maxed. I'm hoping tomorrow, because tomorrow we're live streaming Raid Hour for Regirock. There's been not much interest, but I don't blame people. Honestly, it's a dead legendary. So it's a good time to say, if you want to join and try and do some raids with me, I'm going to be hosting Regirock Raid Hour tomorrow, 6 PM local time. And there's still time available if you go and pop a comment over on the Bounce Suite Community Day vlog. Include your in-game name and your friend code, and I'm going to add 10 or 15 people and send out invites, because we've got a good amount of gyms dotted around this area, and we always try and go out and see if people can get some shinies or hundos. Why the hell not? But Elgyem, Spotlight Hour, no sparkles. Where are we at in terms of encounters? We're over 1,000 encounters now, which isn't too bad at all. That's its evolved form. The shiny for this thing is impossible to see. The eyes change from green to blue, or from green to blue. There you go. But the LGM shiny is much better, with those pink eyes and that slightly greyed body. It actually looks really, really cool. So there you go. But that is Spotlight Hour done and dusted. So I need to rush off, go and make some dinner, and it's podcast recording tonight. And episode 172 is going to drop this Sunday for the Incense Day. We've got a guest lined up, so you should definitely check out the podcast. But hopefully I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. If you're a new subscriber, really appreciate you. Long-term ones as well, awesome people. And thank you to the mods. You guys are stellar, helping the chat with questions and things like that, keeping people informed, keeping things running smoothly and swiftly, and PC as well. So I'll see you all tomorrow, people. Do take care. Oh, if I can actually tap the